and good day, everybody. I'm Jacqueline Chesney, and I am on my way to becoming a health and wellness coach. You may ask, what exactly is a health and wellness coach? The answer to this question is a person who helps others create long-lasting habit change. We as people are always evolving and undergoing the process of personal change. It's my job as a wellness coach to guide others who may be stuck or who find it hard to make a lasting change. I do this by first finding out what the client would really like to change and the reason why they desire the change. Not just the surface reason, but the underlying reason as to why. Once we connect into the underlying reason why a person wants to make a change, then it's the percentage of success, the percentage of the success rate of them actually creating that change in their life is intensified and by like tenfold as to just like saying, I want to lose 10 pounds. We find out the real reason why they want to lose 10 pounds and the magic just starts to occur. So after that, we then start by discerning small steps of change to ultimately make a large positive impact on the overall health and well-being of the person and to help them obtain their goals. So some examples of a person who would benefit from a wellness coach may be someone who wants to quit smoking, or someone who would like to slim down or lose some weight, or anyone who may be experiencing a place in their life where they simply are just stuck. They cannot seem to find a foothold to help them move forward and get past whatever it is they're trying to overcome. So I'd like to talk to you today a little bit about a physical change. This is just a small piece and it's a suggestion, but I'd like to educate you on the blood sugar roller coaster. So the blood sugar roller coaster is the biological or chemical process that occurs in the body each time you eat a meal or make a different food change. When there is either too much or too little glucose or sugar in the bloodstream, it triggers a significant hormonal stress response in the body that sends the signal to the brain for nourishment. This signal is what we call cravings. So cravings don't just occur. Cravings are a signal from our body that we need to either change something or implement something, put something into us that we need, okay? So cravings for caffeine, sugar, carbohydrates are actually the body's sign it is experiencing the blood sugar roller coaster. Now, through coaching and through nutritional advice of others and things that I've learned, I'm learning that there are techniques and different things that we can do to tame these cravings. And when we listen to our body, that's the first piece of the puzzle. So I'm going to start with discussing something very basic but extremely important in the world of cravings. And this is the need for better sleep. Most of us are aware that sleeping is vital to our good health. Sleeping is also vital to balancing those stress responses in the body. If we are not thoroughly rested, our bodies do not respond productively, which puts us in a state of constantly releasing these stress response hormones that are ultimately responsible for these adverse cravings for the wrong thing. Again, cravings are a sign that something is off in our system. So I'd like to talk to you today about a few tricks to getting better sleep. I have a list of 9, and you might want to add some of your own or these might trigger you to figure out a little trick of your own on the way. So the first trick I have is try to get yourself on a sleep schedule. And now I know not everybody is on, a day-to-night schedule. Some people work swing shifts. Some people work the second, third shift. Their schedules are different. But even so, try to get yourself into a regular routine, a regular sleep pattern if you can every night. Like you go to sleep between, between a window of 1 to 2 hours the same time every night. If it's like 9 or 10 o'clock, you want to kind of gauge that and try to stick to it as much as you can. So the second thing is to wind down before sleep. Winding down and shutting down our brain, our computer, is so very, very important to getting good rest. So shutting down our electronics, turning off the lights, dimming the house down, maybe put a candle on, burn some incense, or, something that just takes the vibrational forces down, the energy level down, so that your body knows that you're going to a place of rest. All right. The third thing is to make your bedroom a haven. Make it a haven that you want to go in. You want to relax in there. It's clutter-free. There's no emotional distress. There's no family portraits. There's nothing that's going to take your focus off of a good night's rest. So that's another suggestion. The next suggestion, number 4, is to cut back on caffeine intake. There are many benefits to ingesting caffeine at moderate levels. It's when we overdo caffeine that our bodies, has an adverse response to it. And one of those responses is the inability to get deep, restful sleep. So I know for me personally, I cannot have caffeine after my morning coffee. If not, I'm extremely affected by it the rest of the day. It will keep me moving, but it will also keep me up at night, and I will not sleep properly. My body will twitch. Things will happen. I won't go into deep slumber. I won't rest restfully. So that is a big thing for me personally, and I know I'm not the only person that's affected that way by caffeine. So just be mindful of your caffeine intake and try not to drink any caffeine after 2 p.m. in the afternoon, and you should start experiencing a more restful sleep. The next suggestion is to get outside for 20 minutes of sunlight daily. Now, sunlight helps to balance the circadian rhythm system in our body. The circadian rhythm system is the system in the body that follows the movement of the sun throughout the day. The system signals the body to increase and decrease hormonal releases in response to that sunlight. So a lot of times when we're not getting the proper amount of sunlight, our bodies are not receiving enough vitamin D, because sunlight helps us create vitamin D. And in turn, we don't ingest or receive enough vitamin C into our system, which can affect our immunities and can affect our health overall. So get as much sun as you can, and if you can't get natural sunlight, there are lamps out there, especially for the winter months when people experience this seasonal depressional disorder. But there's light lamps out there, and if you can get 20 minutes of light into your brain a day, you'll be much better rest at night, and you'll feel much better as well. So the next suggestion is to do your best not to eat at least 2 hours before bedtime. And I know this is hard for a lot of us. It's hard for me. I'm a big snacker, so I always like to have something before bed. So I try not to, but I'm not, a saint. So allowing your body to fast for 2 hours prior to sleep, it aids in the digestion and the detoxification process of your body. So it's important that you allow your body to de-stress, which helps you, again, relax and get more restful sleep. So the next suggestion is, if possible, while in the winding down stage before sleep, take a warm Epsom salt bath. Epsom salt in the bath helps to regulate your body temperature, it relieves muscle tension, and provides the much mineral of needed magnesium that humans overall in today's society seem to lack. We lack a lot of minerals in our soil, so we lack mineral in our diet, and ultimately we lack it in our body, but we need magnesium to promote good sleep. The next suggestion is to warm your bed with a heated blanket or hot water bottle about 20 minutes prior to sleep. This helps to increase your body temperature. It creates a comfortable and nurturing sleep environment, which of course is what we all should strive for. So my last suggestion, and maybe the most important of all, would be to take 5. Take 5 minutes before bed in a quiet place, comfortable, serene area, where you can either pray or meditate to release your worry and stress. Try to remember, worrying does not create change. It only creates anxiety. It is the end of your day, and what's done is done. You can make no further changes until tomorrow. So let go and let God, and get some good rest. Creating change is a process. Make the easiest change possible for yourself first. Try to do this mindfully and consistently for at least 2 weeks, which will create a lasting positive change for you. It does take about 2 weeks of conscious change to reprogram your brain, creating that positive habit. So that's all I have for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you're able to take some of this information and apply it to your life. Remember, one small change done with consistency leads to a better you. Thank you and have a blessed day.